Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I created this easy 3-tone ombre for the Valentino ombre contest. I do want to give a disclaimer that this is just what works for me. I'm always still learning and still evolving, so hopefully you either can enjoy watching this video or you can take something from it. Talk to you guys later. Bye. So I have already went in and prepped her nails and dehydrated them. I'm now going in and applying my Young Nails bonder so we can ensure her set can last as long as possible. Here I'm taking my first bead of acrylic in Crystal Clear by Valentino. I actually will be putting up the details, well not the details, but the name of the products on my next example I'll be showing of the thumb, since I did in a way kind of have some hiccups with that. So I wanted to show you guys here on the pinky how I did the ombre more easily versus the thumb where I kind of had to go and redo some things. So I'm building my foundation for our nail, which is going to be in a coffin shape right now. And I'm taking a second bead here of the Crystal Clear just to add a little more thickness to the base to my liking. Now I'm taking Soft White by Valentino and applying that as my third ball about halfway through the nail bed, and I'm just I'm applying and dragging that down. It blends fairly easily, so I really don't have to do much, but I do still kind of like to use a flick motion at the end of where I want the two colors to mesh. Now I'm taking our last color, Perfect Nude by Valentino, applying that to the cuticle area. And so how I like to do my ombres is wherever I want the colors to mesh, I have the tip of my brush there and I kind of flick back so the brush lifts up and doesn't drag down, if that makes sense. And lastly, which is not shown, and sorry about that, but you'll just cap it with some clear acrylic. My forms I ordered off of Amazon. I think I got a roll for like $15 and it was like 500 pieces. Also, please let me know if you would like to see a tutorial on how like an in-depth video on how I apply my forms. But yeah, so we're just gonna put that on there and get ready to show you guys how I created the ombre. But yeah, here I'm cutting around just because the form didn't fit as properly or as snug as it should have been. With my first bead of Crystal Clear acrylic. Don't mind me fighting against the acrylic right now. I'm still learning and evolving, so yeah, I think I already said that. But yeah, so I'm adding my first ball to add the frame, and then a second ball to add a little bit more length and thickness for the nail. I'm learning to let the acrylic do most of the work, so I let that second bead sit there for about 3-4 seconds, and now I'm just going in and fine-tuning my shape. And this third bead was because I didn't feel that the nail was thick enough, so I just wanted to be extra sure. And yeah, so we're gonna go in next with our, who knows what ball this is, but this is now a soft white acrylic, and I just like to blend it in at the top first and kind of let the bottom set, and then I go down and I kind of just swipe with a little bit of a flicking motion, so that way it doesn't drag too much of the product down. But as you see here, I'm kind of using a little pressure only because it dried up on me. So I went back in with another smaller bead and used the same flick motion when it came to applying the ombre. Keeping this clip in, well, me demonstrating on the thumb, because I did in a way mess up, but in a way I didn't mess up because you can always go back and create, well, not create but fix. So as you see, I'm kind of taking some of that soft white away and then just blending the rest out. And any uneven spots I see, or where it could use more white and, you know, be even across, I'm going back in and just filling that. And you see I'm going back with just a tiny bit more to fill that gap that was in on her right side where it was more clear than the white. And so with these beads, I just take it, let it sit just for a tiny bit, and lightly flick my wrist. So now I'm going in with our last color, Perfect Nude by Valentino, but my big hand's in the way, so you really can't see how I'm applying it to the cuticle. Note to self, next time on my video. But I'm taking a second bead just to make sure it's as opaque as I like it to be. And yeah. and this is the final look. I completely fell in love with it. I'm just living for this. I'm really living for this look. But thank you so much for watching my video again. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video.